ভজ নিতাই গৌর রাধেশ্যাম জপ হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে রাম।
Jay Sri Radheshyam and welcome. Translation from the Charit Sudha, the biography of Radharaman Charan. Kirtan in the temple of Sri Nitay. 8 to 10 days passed in this way. One morning, after completing the morning rituals like bathing, Babaji Mahasai Badevava went out for Nagar Kirtan. Hearing the soul-stirring sound of Sankirtan, men, women, children, all people started coming running from everywhere. After going some distance, a temple was seen in front. Babaji Mahasai entered and saw that a huge Biography of Sri Nitay was there present, and Adavilambit Kelikadamba garland adorned his neck. Babaji, after seeing Mahasai Nitay Chand's incomparable beauty and melodious face, became filled with ecstasy and started chanting kirtan. The musicians started dancing defiantly. The visiting audience stood in awe after seeing this new dance and kirtan. Babaji suddenly spoke, targeting Mahasai Nitay Chand. Nitay Chand, I am very greedy for this garland. I have a desire in my mind to put your prasadi garland around my neck and dance in front of you for the rest of my life. As soon as he said this, the garland around Sri Nitay Chand's neck broke and fell at his feet. The spectators present specifically noticed that there was no one inside the temple. Everyone started chanting Haridvani with utmost amazement. As soon as the servant brought the garland with enthusiasm and put it around Babaji Mahasai's neck, the deafening Haribol sound started coming from all around. The companions started dancing defiantly with double the enthusiasm. Then Babaji Mahasai started singing with great enthusiasm. Nitay Gunmani Amar Nitay Gunmani Anija Premervanya Basalavni Prembanya La Janitai Aila Gaudeshe. The weak devotees appear helpless. The destitute fallen palmer Nahi Vashe. Brahma's rare love is known to all. Jenalai Tare Baledante Trindhari Amare Kinija Laha Vash Gaurahari. Let this sacrifice be buried in Nityananda's land. Prem Lota Kalpataru Kangaler Takur Nitai Jakter Guru started dancing defiantly while singing. The garland given by Nitai also started dancing along with him. About 1 hour. Till then the dance and kirtan continue like this. But the surprising thing is that such a big and heavy garland remained exactly at the same even after moving so much. Seeing this incident, the present audience started saying to each other, Babaji Mahasai Badevava is not an ordinary person. He is definitely a great man. As soon as they say this, the garland around Nitai's neck broke and fell down one more time. And look, while dancing, these hands, one half hands touch the earth. Garland also appears to be dancing defiantly. If someone else had such a heavy garland, it would have broken into pieces by now. Many women were standing on one side, listening to the kirtan. Among them, a 16-17 years old girl was staring at Babaji Mahasai. Her face and breasts were drenched with tears from her eyes. Slowly, Babaji started dancing among the kirtan group while nodding her head along with the beat of kirtan and say, Ha Nitai, Pran Nitai. Gagambedi also clapped her hands. It seemed as if he was not in this state. Her eyes were moving upward Her hair was scattered, but looks like she has no external knowledge, no external consciousness at all anymore. Seeing this, all the men and women were astonished and stunned. There is also a special reason for this surprise, because this girl was very educated, well educated, mild-mannered and shy, but this situation was totally extraordinary. She lost herself. Even his father-in-law and brother-in-law, Pravruti, are never able to hear his loud speech, she singing so loud, and nobody was able to see her face either clearly. The same girl today, surrounded by her own family and other people, young, old people, everybody was shouting, "Ha Nitay, Pran Nitay!" And this shy lady was dancing in ecstasy and crying while dancing. Some older women related to this girl were getting angry after seeing this, and they said she will learn some lessons when she get home. And other people say the girls of today, nowadays girls, have not shame. Even we that we are adults, old women, we don't have the courage to go in front of the kirtan or to go so close to Baba Mahasai, Bade Baba. Other women were making fun of this girl in so many ways. Seeing this supernatural incident, some were surprised, considering it to be the Lila of Nitay Chand, the power of the name and the power of this great man, Bade Baba. However, there were some people criticizing and sarcastically opposing this scene. A Brahmin was already watching everything with his son of 4 or 5 years old. The son was sitting in his lap, and the Brahmin, seeing this scene, could not longer control himself and started roaring. Vairagi Vaishnavas have no knowledge of what to do, what to don't, and what to eat and what to not eat. If this will be my daughter, I will give her a proper punishment. This type of praise and criticism was going on among normal people. Bade Baba and his companions did not care at all on this. They had not external consciousness about what people think, say, believe or not. They were just full of emotions, spiritual emotions, and intoxicated with love, and dancing and dancing and dancing with not fear. At the same time, suddenly the child of the aforesaid Brahmin came down from his father's lap and started dancing among the kirtan group. Jai Nitay, Jai Bade Baba Nitay. Then Babaji Mahasai stood aside and started watching Nitay Chand's game. After some time, the child fell unconscious while dancing. The Brahmin was still engrossed in awe while watching his sons dance in a bewildered mood. Suddenly, seeing his unconscious state, he became impatient and in great pain took him in his lap, and while crying, he said to Bade Baba, Babai Mahasai, "Baba, please save my child. I criticized you a lot by not recognizing you. Because of that apparat of that crime, I have to face punishment with my own child. I get this punishment, and I understand now that you are not a normal human being." Babaji Mahasai, Bade Baba, listening to the rebuke of the gentleman Brahmin, started explaining to him with various sweet sentences and said, "Baba, what is there to be afraid of? Name it. Your child will be fine soon. Don't think of him as an ordinary child. Some great man has given birth to you in the form of a son, otherwise a 5-year-old child. How can there be this kind of emotion in kirtan? There is nothing to worry about. Cry out to God with all your heart." Brahmin Baba, "I don't even know how to call God. Please tell me." Babaji, said to the Brahmin, Baba, blessed Kalikal, only by calling with one name one attains all success. Mahaprabhu has said, Kaite Shuite Yata An Nam Lai. Like time, country and rules, there is complete success. Brahmin, God has many names, forms and incarnations. By calling which names can one quickly escape from this calamity? Please advise. Babaji Mahasai Bade Baba said, Baba, Kalipana Bhatar Param Dayal Nitay Gour is the only savior of the suffering living beings. Therefore, by reciting the name of Nitay Gour with all your heart, you can not only be saved from calamities, but can also fulfill your most desire. Saying so, he himself started singing the name Nitay Gour Radheshyam Japo Hare Krishna Hare Ram. All the friends start singing, while all the present people start singing. The girl finally fell unconscious. At the same time, the Brahmin was chanting the names, while he was holding his son in his lap. But in somehow he was losing patience. His face and chest were wet with tears, saying, Ha Nitai, and was crying loudly. Seeing the shyness of the Brahmin, Babaji Mahasai Bade Baba took the child from his lap and hugged him to his chest, whispering the name in his ear. He regained consciousness and got down from his lap and started saying to his father, Look, you have committed a grave crime. You are a Vishnu Vaishnavit, hater, and an aparadi, criminal. Don't consider these people as normal humans. Each of one of these people possess extraordinary power. The child was speaking about Radharaman Charan Dasdev and his Kirtan group, his devotees. Each one of these people possess extraordinary power, especially those on whom you have taken sarcasm are not just ordinary people. Today, not only you, but this country is extremely fortunate to have seen the feet of this Mahatma, Sri Radharaman Charan Dasdev. What more can I tell you about their true essence? Sri Govind, I incarnate in Kali Kal, in the time of Kali, in the form of Gauranga, after adopting Radha Baba Kanti, to teach the living beings to taste the same Leelas, Braj Leela. Sri Balaram had incarnated in the form of Sri Nityananda in the same body with Ananga Manjari, due to both of them not being able to enjoy the play of both them properly at present. Both of them, Nitay Gauranga, are together in their one body and are roaming in the world by adopting the feeling of devotion. While saying this, the child again became unconscious. Babaji Mahasai again hugged the child and started chanting Harinam to him. After some time, he woke up and sat in his father's lap, trembling and scared. The girl's tear filled Satvika Baba's. The surrendered body was lying motionless on the ground. Sometimes on his slightly shaken lips, the black line of sorrowful crying born of poverty and pride is visible, and sometimes it seems that a shade of soft laughter is coming from the cheek and lips. What a wonderful development of love, what a unique Madhuri. The flower in the form of love does not think about time and place, qualities and pride, dress and age, caste and education, family, honor, men, women, time and order. As soon as the spring gathering takes place in the ear of a pure heart, in a form of loving affair, it develops and starts spreading its fragrance all around. After some time, Babaji Mahasai chanted the mantra in the girl's ear, saying, Jai Nityananda Ram. She started looking around, rubbing her eyes in astonishment. His nature, shyness, fear, honor, family, dignity again surround her. Jai Bade Baba, Jai Radharaman Charan Dasdev. In this Lila, since I am translating from the Hindi, there are some words that are missing on the translation, but I remember clearly from the Charit Sudha, Life of Love by O.B.L. Kapoor, that this kid, when he said that the Lila, the brush Lila, manifest Krishna, Balaram, Nitay Gauranga, Radha Krishna Gauranga, Balaram Nityananda, Ananga Manjari, and Balaram took the shape of Nityananda. So there is Nitay and Gauranga together now doing and enjoying their own Lila. Kali Kala Jagya, Harinam Sankirtan, Kirtan, the chants of the names of Hari. They are enjoying the Lila now in just one body together, in one body. And this body is the body of Sri Radharaman Charan Dasdev. This is what the child said to his Brahmin father in some kind of trance state. He was speaking like this. A truly wonderful Lila of Babai Mahasai that we are studying today. I hope you enjoy this reading. If I say anything correct and I have been inspiring your heart with this reading, consider this the Kripa of Sri Sadguru. If I did any mistake in the translation, pronunciation, etc., that you can consider my own mistakes. Thanks very much for watching. Give like, leave a comment to support your Bade Baba, share on your social media. This will help me a ton to keep spreading the glories of the Siddha Vaishnavas. Shri Radharaman Charan Dasdeva ki Jai, Jai Nitay, Jay Gour, Jai Jay Sri Radheshyam.
भज निताय गौर राधे श्याम जप हरे कृष्ण